One saying her son, Gary Harrison Jr., grabbed a gun in their home. Fearing for her and her daughter's safety, police say they ran out of the house. They reported hearing a gunshot from the home as they left. Police tried to get the suspect out of the home for several hours, but he refused to surrender, they say, until about 3:30 this morning. A gun was recovered inside the home. Harrison has been arrested for assault with a deadly weapon.
3 mountain climbers from the U.S. and Canada are missing after they failed to return from a planned ascent of New Zealand's highest peak. It's known as Mount Cook. One of the climbers is from the Bay Area. KRON 4's Gail Ong spoke with the mountain guide company that he works for and has details.
One of the climbers is from Livermore. We are told he is well known in the climbing community, and he is described as a beloved guide, educator, and mentor. Carlos Romero is one of the 3 climbers reported missing after they failed to return from their planned summit of New Zealand's highest peak, Aoraki. Friends and family knew Romero as Kike.
Kike just brought a huge amount of experience and background in climbing and technical ability to the table.
Caleb Burns is a chief media officer at SWS Mountain Guides in Mount Shasta, where Romero spent 10 years as a technical director. The company notified the climbing community about the news this week.
Just an overall fantastic guide. Guests loved him, co-guides loved him. He was our technical director, and so he was that sort of person that he would bring everybody else around him up.
Burns says Romero is also a certified international alpine guide, which allowed him to lead expeditions in other countries. He says Romero was excited about his trip to New Zealand with his friend Kurt Blair from Colorado, who is also a certified alpine guide, and a 3rd climber from Canada whose name has not yet been released.
Kurt and Kike were really good friends, as well as both just amazing technical guides. So I think part of his excitement was not just the objective that they were going for, but also who he was going with.
Aoraki, also known as Mount Cook, is about 12,000 feet high and is part of the Southern Alps. The peak is popular among experienced climbers. Its terrain is technically difficult due to crevasses, avalanche risk, changeable weather, and glacier movement. According to New Zealand police, the men flew to a hut partway up the mountain on Saturday to begin their ascent and were reported missing on Monday when they did not arrive to meet their pre-arranged transport after the climb. Hours later, searchers found several climbing-related items believed to belong to the men, but no sign of them. Burns says friends and loved ones are taking it day by day as they wait for updates.
The world, but really the guiding community in both of the individuals, Kurt and Kike, it looks like they've lost something really, really special. 2 really not just technically proficient guides, but amazing humans that really were good at their craft, but dedicated to bringing everyone else with them in that craft as well.
And the search for the 3 climbers was not able to resume the last 2 days due to heavy rain and snow on the mountain. Weather conditions are likely to prevent any further search activity until Thursday of this week. Gail Ong, KRON 4 News.